The von Restorff Effect. There's a quiet rule the mind follows. When it decides what deserves to be remembered, it does not remember what is common. It does not remember what blends in. It remembers what stands apart. This is the von Restorff Effect, the psychological phenomenon where distinctive elements are more likely to be noticed, encoded, and remembered than everything around them. 1. Why some things refuse to fade. Imagine a list of identical objects. Same shape, same color, same meaning. And then, one item breaks the pattern. Different color, different size, different tone. Long after the rest are forgotten, that one remains. Not because it was more important, but because it was different. 2. The brain's bias toward contrast. The human brain is not designed to remember everything. It is designed to prioritize. Contrast creates priority. When something violates expectation, attention sharpens. Encoding deepens. The mind flags the anomaly as meaningful, not logically, but neurologically. 3. Isolation as a memory signal. Psychologist Hedwig von Restorff identified this effect in the 1930s. Participants remembered isolated items far better than those that matched the group. The effect was simple, but revealing. Memory is not a neutral archive. It is shaped by distinction. 4. Why sameness disappears. Sameness creates efficiency, but not memory. Repetition dulls attention. Uniformity invites forgetting. When everything looks the same, the mind stops looking closely. It conserves energy by compressing experience. Difference forces awareness back online. 5. The effect in everyday life. The von Restorff effect appears everywhere. In branding, in classrooms, in conversations, in relationships. A single unusual comment outshines dozens of predictable ones. A distinctive mistake outlives years of consistency. What stands out becomes identity. 6. When difference becomes a burden. But distinctiveness cuts both ways. Standing out increases visibility and scrutiny. For some, being remembered means being exposed. The same mechanism that highlights innovation also magnifies deviation. The mind does not distinguish between positive and negative contrast. It remembers difference, not intent. 7. Identity and the fear of blending in. This effect shapes how people present themselves. Some amplify uniqueness to ensure they are remembered. Others minimize difference to avoid being singled out. Both responses are shaped by the same psychological truth. To stand out is to be seen, and being seen carries risk. 8. The ethical dimension of attention. The von Restorff effect raises a quiet question. What do we reward with memory? Do we remember depth or disruption? Do we recall integrity or novelty? When attention is driven by contrast alone, meaning becomes secondary to impact. 9. Choosing what deserves distinction. Not everything that stands out deserves to be remembered, and not everything valuable is dramatic. The challenge is not eliminating this bias, but becoming aware of it. Ask, why did this capture my attention? What am I overlooking because it blends in? Is difference being mistaken for importance? 10. Closing reflection. The von Restorff effect reveals a simple truth. The mind remembers what breaks the pattern, not what quietly sustains it. This is Ethiax, where psychology meets responsibility, and responsibility begins when attention is guided by meaning, not just contrast.